So we were using Claude Code for almost 2 months now. 30 plus of our engineers use it on a day-to-day basis now, and the results are amazing. Right? There is definitely productivity gain of 10 to 15x. So that means something that would take about 15 hours. Now it can take less than an hour, right? But it's a process. So you need to have the proper context setting. And I'll have another video on one of my projects. Again, I've been coding all along. I'm a founder, CEO. I love Python. During the last several weeks, every weekend, I've been spending some time building AI agents using Claude Code. So the last week, I decided to take one of our internal challenges and convert that into a agent. I called it Pulse. What it does is it helps our marketing team find the top performing videos in our niche in YouTube and then generate content based on that. So let me show you how that works. I'm going to share the screen now. Okay. So here is Pulse 03 version. I made a couple of changes over last night as well. So when I say get me the weekly report, what it does is it scans YouTube for the top videos in our niche and then analyzes them and figures out what kind of content we should create during the coming week. And then at the end of this this run, it will give me a report. Now behind the scenes, it's running in Airflow. So I'm going to reload this. You can see it is running the Airflow tasks. It started and now it did the analysis and now it's crafting all the different ideas and then finally generate the calendar, assemble the report, and then ship it to me. So since I started this using a conversation, it's going to show me a report right here. Let's wait for that. Again, behind the scenes, just to give you an idea about what model it is using. So for all the reasoning, I'm using, or I asked the agent to use Sonnet 4.6. And for all the formatting, it's using ChatGPT purely because of commercials. Now, behind this, it has a multi-step process, and everything, including the reasoning loop, the DAG code. DAG is the workflow that's running in Airflow, all coded by Claude Code. Now the report is ready, so I can go back. It's a pretty long report, and I'll show you a PDF version of this as well. Right. So here are the videos that it scanned. So it first looks at top 10 channels and looks at the top videos of from in those channels. Then it looks at top 10 videos in general, again with the same keywords. Then it looks at emerging channels, that is channels with 5 to 50K subscribers. Looks at the videos that they published with good viewership, then figures out what the keywords are. It figures out the theme that is common across all those videos. Then it identifies the pillar, then pillars, then top performing content patterns, some competitor signals, and emerging channel signals. Then it starts putting together the ideas. So here is the YouTube video ideas. It gives me, I think, 3 ideas here at this point. Then it gives me LinkedIn post ideas, carousel ideas, then goes on to create or gives me the idea behind reels, I think 3 of them. Then it gives me ideas on blogs and articles. Right. Now, while I'm writing the article, I can also look at the videos. It shows me what videos it used as inspiration. Now, I also learned that this process is helping me because I'm able to get to watch videos that are trending, right? It is figuring out on its own. Then it gives you the engagement targets. This is what it suggests as what you should do in LinkedIn. Find blogs of this topic and then get engaged using suggested comments and things like that. And then it gives me a note on what's going on, a founder's note, and then a calendar for my team. Now, this is the chat version I used, so I can actually interact with it and create the report. And then I can go back and look at, say, for example, I can say, here is a blog article, right? I can ask it to write an article as well. So I can take this content here and say, write me the article on. Now it does some research on that particular topic. And let's watch the line of thought logging here. So it's actually looking at two different videos as suggested in the original report, and then it's researching the topic. Now, again, the research is done through Sonnet, and the formatting is done through ChatGPT. So it's research sometimes takes some time. Now, behind the scenes, this is also running as a DAG. So using DAG, the observability is the key, right? I can go back and look at each DAG and what happened to or each task in the DAG and figure out what happened, and also look at the logs and things like that. So it's still researching. Now, this also has the ability to create me a LinkedIn graphics that goes with. So it's now writing the article. Now, the topic is actually interesting. Why vibe code isn't just a trend. I'm pretty convinced, and my team will tell you the same thing. Claude Code made all the difference. We have tried different vibe coding tools before, but Claude Code is different. I think Codex is also getting pretty close, but Claude Code is amazing. I tried it myself. Every week, I take a couple of tickets or stories from my team, and I do it myself using Claude Code, and I was never able to break it. It was able to figure out from the current code, and by creating the right claude.md context file, it was able to figure out and fix any ticket. Could be bug fixes, enhancements, refactoring. It was able to do that with no problems. So it looks like it is the graphics is also ready. I don't agree with the pillar here, but I might have that redone later. So it looks like the article is ready. It's embedding the PNG in it. Let's wait for the article. Okay, here is the article. There you go. I can pretty much copy and paste this, but and it also gives me like a LinkedIn promotional post. So remember, when we post an article in LinkedIn, we need to create a post to promote this as well. So it actually does that as well. Now let me show you the PDF version of the report. I already loaded that in Acrobat. So here's the report for this week. We can see what it scanned, the top channels, top videos, then emerging channels, trending keywords, theme, then content recommendations, YouTube idea, LinkedIn post ideas, LinkedIn carousel, and then reels, and then blog, engagement targets, founder's note, and the publishing calendar. And in the PDF, it also gives me a full checklist of all the things. So this is what my team goes through on a week. This is basically a week's calendar. There you go. That's Pulse Content Engine 0.5. Thank you. And again, if you want to use this, please comment or reply to me. Just say Pulse report, and I'll get you access to a copy of this. And again, we can create custom reports on your niche as well. So please get in touch with me.